Shalom, Israel. Do you believe in ghosts? I do. 2 years ago, man, I had no hopes. I had no goals. I had nothing to live for. I had nothing to fight for until I met the ISUPK, man. You know what I'm saying? I was walking around these streets dead, man. You understand? But I got with the ISUPK and I got my life right, man. I rose from that dead, man. You understand? And you can do it too, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. I was 6 feet below. I was down. I was pro. I wasn't dead, but I wasn't woke. The old me died, now I'm back like ghost. Tried to escape, nowhere to go. Doing bad, I couldn't go. I went to class, 10-toe. UPK made, ready for the woe. I was 6 feet below. I was down. I was pro. I wasn't dead, but I wasn't woke. The old me died, now I'm back like ghost. Tried to escape, nowhere to go. Doing bad, I couldn't go. I went to class, 10-toe. UPK made, ready for the woe. Went west, fuck the rest. Military status like a fucking vet. War scar, bulletproof vest. Take grind on some army shit. Kentucky 8, fuck up your clique. Clear the scene when I weigh my wrist. At the camp place and I'ma get a boo kiss. Pull up and hop out, freeze in the wind. Young Hebrew steady making moves. Attitude booze so the cat trying to sue. Home with a two, nigga, who the fuck is you? The Lord is with us, how the hell we gon' lose? All clubs country, Google the stats. UPK One West, get in the bag. Cool paw bitch mean rise from the ass. A pressure make a watch net man.
And destroy the heart, that's what a gift do. So nothing but the truth is what I give you. Like you better start repenting from the law, his commandments. If you don't, then the Lord gon' kill you. See, I was born in the darkness. By the time I seen the light, I was already a man. Used to think I knew about God and the devil good and evil, but really I just didn't understand. See, I thought I was alive, but really I was dead. Found one West, I was born again. Made my oath before the Lord. Now my life belongs to him. Ready for the war, you know I am. Drop my sword, bitch, a beat, goddamn. See, I'm on West to the death, to my very last breath. Motherfucker, that's who I am.
I was 6 feet below. I was down. I was pro. I wasn't dead, but I wasn't woke. The old me died, now I'm back like ghost. Tried to escape, nowhere to go. Doing bad, I couldn't go. I went to class, 10-toe. UPK made, ready for the woe. I was 6 feet below. I was down. I was pro. I wasn't dead, but I wasn't woke. The old me died, now I'm back like ghost. Tried to escape, nowhere to go. Doing bad, I couldn't go. I went to class, 10-toe. UPK made, ready for the woe.
There it is. There it is, man. We in the building, man. What's going on, Israel? What's going on? What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
God, can you hear me, sir?
Damn right. Damn right.
I'm Lord Christ. Yeah, wishing you guys
Hey, it's Roberto.
Damn right, man. What's going on, man? Moment of Truth podcast, episode 4, man. We in the building, man. How y'all mighty man doing?
I'm pretty fair for a square. Don't go nowhere. Doing pretty good on the wall.
Most High Christ, man. Well, listen, man. Let's get right into it, man. Y'all know what I'm on, man. It's time to drop it heavy. It's a damn shame it's gonna be our last podcast because they about to block all the channels when I'm done.
Good. The grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, right. Now I'm gonna do my best to be as muted as I can, man. So we got a couple of stories, man. I know we all got some stories, you know what I'm saying? So who want to set it off first, man? I could go first if y'all want me to, but you know, y'all want to get it in, let's get it in. So who want to volunteer to go first?
I got you. I mean, look.
Damn right.
Let's ain't nothing to it but to do it. Shit. All right, so let's say I was looking at the Fox News channel or whatever, right? So they got these group of kids called the Kia Boys, man. And so what they did was
what are they called?
They're called the Kia Boys. Yeah, as in the car. You know what I'm saying? So what they did was they went on TikTok and made a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It sparked a surge in car thefts by using a USB cable. You know what I mean? They was breaking in to Kias and then starting up and stealing them. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was something that just caught on here in Columbus, man. This is like it's like nationwide. You know what I'm saying? So these boys out here, man, knocking over old ladies' cars and stuff, stealing these Kias, man, going on little viral videos, smoking weed and drinking. You know what I'm saying? Carrying guns, and I'm just like, damn. So I was like, you know, it's like what did it say? Hold on, let me get a small piece of an article. It says the low-tech hack reportedly works on Honda models as well. It says the key is that the target marks and models only use keys. So I'm not sure even how they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I heard that
right there, it just told you the news telling you how to steal them. The news,
right.
They telling you what other cars that you can steal with it. It ain't no good at all.
Right. The news just spreading the story, ain't it?
Right.
But I was just thinking, man, like in Proverbs, I'm gonna throw a precept out there. So Proverbs 1:22, it says, "How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?" Like, yeah, how long, you know what I'm saying, are we gonna be lacking in knowledge? You know, since I don't know when, brothers been stealing cars and getting the same type of punishment handed down to them. You know what I mean? You just want to add more to your crime by smoking and toting a pistol underage. You know what I mean? Like, good night. And it says, and the scorners delight in their own scornings, and fools hate knowledge. You know, so I'm trying to figure out like what is the point? Everybody says they love God, you know, but we're all glutton for punishment, doing the same things, you know, over and over and over again.
Right.
You know what I mean? A scorner is someone who has an open dislike or disdain, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, the most high power. You know what I mean? That's what you call willful disobedience. Like, you know, dang on well, you're not supposed to steal no car. You know what I'm saying? You stealing Kias and Hondas. Like, just a joyride, man. And, you know, they're probably going to throw the book at these brothers, or worst case scenario, gun them down after having to, you know, pull them over and go through all that mess.
No, you're absolutely right. So, Lucky, if I could, to get in on what you're talking about, like, my thing is this, like, you still in Hondas and Kias, and we are so quick, and here's the thing, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, this stuff is not for you. Why the hell? Like, you know, the person, the Kia Boys, like, that sounds like a white gang. Like, like, listen, call it what you want, man. That sounds like some stuff that a bunch of white boys in the suburbias came up with, said we the Kia Boys, you know, because, you know, like, we got, you know, the whole concept of motorcycle clubs and Chevy clubs and stuff like that, that actually comes from, you know, the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. It all started with the lowrider community, you know what I'm saying, with our Hispanic brothers. They would get together, had them little weekend car shows with all the lowriders and things. Then it spread throughout the Israel community. Then you start seeing the brothers with the swangers and the Trues and Voes. You know, it's our spirit. Then I know here in Naptown, you know what I'm saying, from Naptown to Fort Wayne, they got like the Chevy Club where niggas got box Chevys and bubble Chevys, and you know what I'm saying? You see it with the Chargers, you see it with the Magnums, you see it with badass cars. Right. You ain't never seen a nigga pull up in a Kia like, man, this thing is cold. Killing the game with this Kia. I mean, like, that is not our spirit. That is the spirit of an oppressor. Right. And then who else just sits on the internet and looks up ways to steal cars? You get what I'm saying? High-tech ways to steal cars. This sounds like an oppressor total spirit to find the most high-tech way to steal something, because then, you know, then they can say, well, listen, it ain't like I had a gun. This is the way he's going to weasel his way out of being really harshly judged or harshly punished. You get what I'm saying? By saying, listen, it ain't like I had a gun. I just simply stuck in a USB drive and I took off. No one was hurt. And then they're going to say, yeah, you're right. Give him a slap on the wrist. All right. Don't do it again, Billy. But then, you know, us being so ignorant, we start to take on the same spirit, same philosophy. We tell the judge that we just used a USB drive. Wars have been started over less, nigger. You know what I'm saying? How dare you? You know, they ready to crucify us, man. Because it ain't about real justice. It ain't about none of that, man. It's about the fact of the matter that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians cannot do what these heathens do. Right. Point blank, period.
That's a fact. That's heavy, too. You know, we choose all the wrong things to do in this wicked kingdom, man. You know, shout out to, you know, Commander Junior Hunter up under that ISUPK banner. You know, we teach so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians what to do, so you ain't got to be no Kia boy or no Honda boy doing something stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? You imagine you working at a warehouse, right? You know, or Amazon or some joint. You got to be at work, come outside, your car gone. And it's parked right next to a Benz or a lack or something. Right. That's what the moment you just throw your hands up there like, man, fuck, forget all this, man.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They mess around, hop in one of them cars, it's going to be a damn dog in the back seat. On the floor waiting, you know what I'm saying? It's
so funny that you say that, because, like, that is definitely true. Like, you go, like, you like, Well, you see this big old Hummer here. You see the people that really got money. You ain't touching them. Not to say that don't get it twisted. We're not promoting violence or crime or any of that. I'm just saying, like, that's just like the person that robs the grocery store or the person that robs the convenience store and is right across the street from the bank.
Should have priorities.
Yeah, priority. Why do you hit the bank? That's where the real money is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians to go rob a bank.
Right.
Leave that up to the oppressor. That's what he's good at. He's good at robbing banks. And listen, bank robbery is nothing. This devil steals whole countries.
Right.
So that's nothing. So let him keep being a Kia boy. Like I said, that sounds like some white suburbia stuff right there.
Right.
That's where it started at. You know how you could tell where the Bloods and Crips started at? You know what I'm saying? And, Larry Hoover and you know what I'm saying? Like, where the real gang started at. Well, the Kia boys, that started with Little Billy out there in Hickville. You get what I'm saying? He was on YouTube one day, came across the wrong video. He was looking for pipe bombs, right?
Right.
Man.
He was Googling pipe bombs and found how to steal a Kia.
Right. How to manufacture AR with scrap.
Yeah, manufacture AR with using PCP pipe.
Right.
He found how to steal a Kia. This is definitely little Timmy's spirit right here.
Right. It's bullcrap Grand Theft Auto.
Damn right. Hey, shalom to all the people that's tuned in. Make sure you like and subscribe, share, man. Hey, do you know this show is for y'all? Y'all got any questions or any stories y'all want brung out, man? Make sure you reach out. You know what I'm saying? Moment of truth, man. We in this thing, man. This is for us, Israel. The water to all the people that's supporting and showing love, man. We about to, we get this thing running, but we going to have giveaways and all that kind of stuff, man, for the fans to keep supporting this show. So stay tuned for all that, man. We going to keep rocking it out. Damn right, mighty man McQuarrie, man. We don't like you no more, man. You traded on us. You left this school to go to another school in another city. It's still One West, but we don't like that. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on, Mike, man? That's my little brother right there. What's going on, little bro? Right? Yeah, you were unbrotherly. I agree. Damn right, man. My fault, Quattro. Let's keep rocking it out, man.
Oh, no, you too well. You too well, right, man.
Shout out to you, sister. I see you.
Most high pray. Yeah, so I mean, if you drive a Kia or a Honda, man, listen, I don't know, unplug your battery or something since we want to be simple. You know what I'm saying? That way that USB cord won't work. I bet they won't think of popping the hood and got, trying to plug it back up. But
you got to take out the USB cord in your cars now. What kind of stuff? You can't even charge your phones up in your car no more. Somebody might steal it.
Right. Right. But yeah, so like that was it, man. That was one of the stories I just wanted to bring out. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot about it. I was in Cincinnati yesterday for camp, and I heard some, folks talking about it or whatever. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Right.
But, yeah, but that was it though.
They are serious, man. This goes to show you that the oppressor has too much idle time on his goddamn hands, man. To the point you and then you're doing this stuff for no reason. Like you just stealing stuff just to steal it. What the hell you gonna do with a Kia? Right. It's not big enough to like. If you got nobody says, let me get a Kia car. This is gonna be a good car. Like that's something you buy that because it's affordable and it gets you from A to B. It's not a luxury vehicle or nothing. Unless I'm missing something. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like when I think about when I think about my dream car, Kia is not at the top of the list. It's not. It's not at all. I'm not like, man, did you see that new Kia? That thing was hardcore. I'm a Negro, man. I think it's stuff that I want a military tank or something,
Right.
Humvee, the old school boys, not these new ones. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's an oppressor thing. Like an oppressor looks at the new Bronco like that thing is cool. You know what I'm saying? The only black person that looks at them new Broncos and think that they're fresh is the oppressor and O.J. Simpson. That's it. Nobody else looks at that things like that's cool. Who the hell thinks to take a Kia? Nobody even wants to drive a Kia. This is so sad, man, but it's the truth. Like I said, I never knew I was poor until I was told I was poor by other black kids, of course. So, my mama had this, she had this big old school, man, a Lincoln, big body, the boat, the old school police car Lincolns, you know what I'm saying? And to me, I used to love that car. And it was fresh. It ain't like it was a bad car. The point is, it wasn't a modern car. So when she used to come pick me up from school, all the other kids would laugh. Look at this old car your mom ride in. And I used to love that car before it was laughed at, right? And then when she started to pick me up from it, it's just one of them things where you slide down in the back seat so nobody see you. Right. Like you was embarrassed to be in the car. Like that wouldn't have been my first choice. Now it would, because I understand what a classic is. But that's kind of how I look at the Kia. You know what I'm saying? Don't pick me up in no Kia if you can help it. If you got a monster truck and a Kia, you know to pick me up in a monster truck.
Right.
We trying to ride hardcore around here. But listen, that's not knocking anybody that owns a Kia, of course. You buy what the hell you can afford. Don't listen to me, because I can't afford to buy you a car. If that's what you can afford, you buy that goddamn Kia. But I'm saying, for these people to be running around purposely stealing them for no goddamn reason other than the sake of stealing them, that's a problem. It ain't like you could take it to a chop shop. Right. What chop shop is you going to take a Kia to? What parts are they going to strip it for? Yeah, we got this USB drive out this thing. We winning. Like, I mean, what are you going to do with it? I mean, I know it's straight on gas about nowadays, but other than that, what the hell are you stealing a Kia for? What are you stealing anything for? Let's start there. But a Kia especially, just to do it, because you've seen a YouTube video, because it's on TikTok. Somebody made a dance and then stole a Kia. That's stupid. Salaki, that's all I had.
And Salaki, when you say that, I just envision a baby's car seat being in the back.
Right.
That's messed up, ain't it?
Right.
Like, good night. But yeah, that was it for that story. Salakia.
Damn right. Most High Christ. Bangad, we rocking? Or you want me to go? Because I will go.
No, you can do your thing all I want, but I wanted to say one thing real quick about the Kia boys and all that. You understand? But this just goes to show how important it is for the ISUBK to be here for Israel, for so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And it also shows how impressionable our people are as a nation. You understand that a goddamn social media trend can go out and cause for young men to steal cars, risk their lives, you understand, being thrown away in the prison system, being shot down by police or some devil that owns said Kia. You understand? Like, and of course, this isn't the first instance where it is where our people have, given in to trends. You got the different twerking challenges and silhouette challenge and the damn Chick-fil-A versus, what was that, Popeyes? That was going on.
Niggas was fighting over that. It was serious. That became a gang war. You hear me?
Like all these different trends, but yet with all the information it is that the ISUBK has been putting out here for our people, you understand, the teachings that we've been doing since 1969, and this school is not filled with young men as well as young sisters who really need guidance. You understand? That's why so many of our people fall prey to these different things it is that our oppressor is putting out there to further destroy us. It's because we have no guidance as a nation. You understand? Most of us grew up fatherless. You understand? We didn't have no man to really teach us how it is we're supposed to conduct ourselves. You understand? But that's what the ISUBK is here for. We're here to make sure that our people know how it is we're supposed to conduct ourselves, how it is we're supposed to act, what to do, what not to do. You understand? And we're going to go ahead and let you know now, don't give in to that Kia challenge. Like Officer Quatazar said, you're going to get locked up or you're going to get gunned down. One or the other.
Right. After just witnessing Jalen Walker get shot 60 goddamn times, you would think that some type of common sense would have kicked in and we said, listen, this ain't for me. This ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to tell you, man, how many white school shooters get taken alive, Walmart shooters, grocery store shooters, church shooters get taken alive. Not only do they get taken alive, but, if they're hungry, the police will stop and get them something to eat.
Right.
But yet and still unarmed black kids are gunned down. And these are people who are innocent, that didn't even commit a crime. They're gunned down. Like Tamir Rice, playing in the goddamn park with a water gun. You get what I'm saying? Police pulled up, and in less than 3 seconds, like, you know how fast you got to be moving to do something within less than 3 seconds? In less than 3 seconds, pulled up, hopped out, and killed him. No warning, no nothing, killed him. And this is a little kid. What the hell you think they're gonna do to your butt still in a Kia? Like that Kia is, they listen. When you say Kia, 9 times out of 10, you associate that. I'll make it simple like this. If I say Cadillac, what race of people do you associate that with?
Black man.
Right? You think of a Cadillac, you think of Negroes, old school pimps, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say Kia, you're automatically going to associate that with an oppressor.
Right.
So just imagine a dispatch, blackhead stole Kia, such and such was a scoop. Damn right, black. Damn right. That's us. That's us. Black people. We got a flavor. Certain cars we buy. It's just even if we can't afford them, we buy them anyway. You know what I'm saying? But when they get that call over the radio talking about a black kid that stole a Kia, they're gonna automatically assume that they stole it from a white person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's one thing we know about the oppressor, he's gonna protect white people, white property, and in the white way of life.
All right.
Which is, God bless America, God bless Kias, I guess. You get what I'm saying? But this is going like both your brothers brought out, spike police shootings. And like we need anything else to spike police shootings if black people start to get involved in this. That's all I had to say, man. So switching gears, man, jumping right into the other story, man. Whew, listen, man, this stuff going on, this monkeypox is serious.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The LGBT community wanted to show their monkey ass. Now they got monkeypox.
Right.
They want to get out here and march and protest and have parades to show their monkey ass. Now they got monkeypox to go with it. You get what I'm saying? And it is getting ugly, man. The doctors don't even know what to do about it, man. The doctors they are offended that they have to treat these people with these cootie infested diseases, man.
Right.
They are truly offended, man. And I'm about to pull this article up, man. I'm about to share my screen. Man, this is about to be hilarious, man. And like I said, I could tell you about it, but just so happened I found the news source with it, man. So we about to pull this up, man. Y'all got to hear this right here.
Reporting first on CNN, lab technicians at 2 of the nation's biggest blood testing companies refusing to take samples from people who may have monkeypox.
All right, we're going to stop there. Y'all heard what they just said, right?
Right.
They said they're refusing to take blood samples from people that may be diagnosed with monkeypox. Damn right. Damn right. Monkeypox is the judgment of the Lord. You goddamn right. That's the judgment of the Lord. This is the judgment of the Lord from the LGBT community saying, I can love who I want to love.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Love is love. It don't matter. You get, well, monkeypox is monkeypox. It don't matter. How about that? But right here, it's saying that, they don't even want to deal with nobody that could be diagnosed that may have monkeypox. So right there alone, that is a target on the LGBT community. And you already know they don't like to be ostracized at all. Right. They was comparing being gay with being black not too long ago.
Right.
And somehow that whole movement took off and took over the world. It took over the minority movement, the black movement. It took over everything.
It turned into a trend, sir.
Yeah, it turned into a trend. As a TikTok trend. Being gay is a TikTok trend. You get what I'm saying? That's what it turned into. Let's get some more. So now we hear the doctor saying they don't even want to touch them.
CNN's Elizabeth Cohen joins me now with more on this reporting. Elizabeth, as I first read this, it was hard to believe. How is this possible? What's going on here?
What's going on here is that CNN has learned that technicians, phlebotomists, they're called phlebotomists, at LabCorp and Quest, that some of them have been refusing to take blood from monkeypox patients. Now, you don't need blood to diagnose monkeypox. That's done by swabbing the lesions. But infectious disease doctors tell us they routinely, it's standard of care to take blood when you suspect monkeypox because you want to check for other types of infections because monkeypox.
Now, this is standard practice to take blood. Like anybody that goes to a doctor's appointment knows that this is standard practice for them to always take blood. Every time I go to the doctor, I get blood work done. You get what I'm saying? That's why last week when that sister was talking about she didn't know she had AIDS, it was a shock to everybody that goes to normal doctor's appointments. How do you not know? Every time I go to a doctor's appointment, I get blood work done. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like it's almost like when you pull into a gas station, you're gonna get gas. It's not like how often do you go to the gas station and say, you know what, I don't need gas. I just wanted to pull in here and get something to drink, and keep going. Like 9 times out of 10, if you pull into a gas station, what do you say? Whoops, since I'm here, might as well get some gas.
Right.
Right.
Like that's what you do. So, so now they're saying that they don't even want to do any kind of blood work, standard blood work, because 9 times out of 10, here's the truth of the matter. If you got monkey pox, you probably got elephant pox, zebra pox, giraffe pox, gazelle pox,
Right.
probably got Tupac. It ain't no telling what you got. You know what I'm saying? Chicken pox.
Right.
You got it all. Like, fact of the matter is that you can't have one without the other. So we know that you're probably walking around with the HIV virus as well. And Jeremiah Hyman brought it out. This is starting to look just like when AIDS first hit the scene, because when AIDS first hit the scene, nobody wanted to touch people that had AIDS, even though they knew that you couldn't catch AIDS by just mere touching. The difference is you can catch monkeypox by just touching somebody.
Right.
Can look like other things. And they say it really is a problem that these phlebotomists have been saying, no, I don't want to draw their blood. And also,
now, this is the part that gets me. She said it's a problem that phlebotomists don't want to draw blood. Why is that a problem? How many times have we seen black people go to? So they're saying that the phlebotomist it's a problem that they don't want to provide a service, right? That's what they're saying. Like, true enough, that's their job, but they're still providing a service. So how many times have we seen the old school videos of black people going into restaurants and being denied service? Like, they try to protest the whole restaurant and all this and that. They're kicking black people out. You're not dressed the right way. You don't do this. You don't do that. They're denying black people service. Nobody says, well, that's a problem because, they're at their restaurant to get something to eat. Why come they're not receiving the service? But here we are talking about phlebotomists, doctors, nurses, the people in the medical field denying services, and that's a problem. Whenever service is denied anywhere, it should be a goddamn problem. But it's only a problem because it's the gay community affected by it.
All right.
Black people have been denied medical service.
All right.
We have been denied medical service. How many stories have we seen about black people dying, leaving the hospital? They go to the hospital with a problem. My chest hurts. My this hurts. My that hurt. Hospital like, you're fine. Put a Band-Aid on a nigger and put some Vicks Vapor Rub on your chest. You'll be all right. Send them on about their way, and later on they die. Now,
Man.
Go ahead, priest.
Salakia, it was a video, man. It might have been more than a few years ago. It was a brother in the world went to the hospital complaining about chest pains. When it comes to the triage, if you're having an issue breathing, they're supposed to get you back there immediately, right?
Right.
Man, tell me why the video camera shows him going to sit down in the lobby. He passes out on the floor and dies.
Damn.
So that just goes to show, man. Like we are undesired, and they don't give a damn about us. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted these gay rights. Well, it's your right to get the monkeypox.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to spread everything gay. Homosexual, Salakia, and now you're dealing with the monkeypox. So the same people that were for it, go ahead, draw that blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Draw that blood. Everybody wants to be like, those mystical beings and creatures, you know what I'm saying, with superpowers, vampires, like on Twilight or something. As they all fantasize about being. Well, go ahead and draw that blood. I ain't never seen a vampire turn down no blood.
Right? Hey, vampires gonna start doing it now. Said, nah, I'm okay.
Right.
Vampires they're gonna be giving screenings. I don't usually ask these kind of questions, but are you homosexual? They're gonna be like, yes, I am. Vampire gonna be like, I'm all right. I don't want to suck anything. That's the next Twilight. I want to suck your blood. And they're gonna be like, I don't want to suck anything. I'm all right.
Yeah,
then next thing you know, they're gonna be protesting against vampires, the LGBT community.
Right.
Let's get the rest of this video, man. Watch this stuff right here. This is about to be the funny part.
So that it's stigmatizing. We know that monkeypox is a disease that has mainly been among men who have sex with men, at least in the United States. So let's take a listen to David Harvey. He's with a coalition of sexual health clinics.
The fact that this is happening is an echo of the earliest days of HIV. We, I thought, had come a lot further. This is a grave dereliction of duty.
Okay, so let's take a look at where monkeypox is right now, because this action by the phlebotomists is really coming at a terrible time. So August 2nd, there were cumulatively since May more than 6,300 cases of monkeypox. If you go back a week, there had only been about 3,500. That's an 81% increase in just 1 week.
Woo! 81% increase. Like, Jesus Christ. You see that jump, 80, that's almost 100. You give me $80, I'm gonna tell you I got $100. Like, that's almost 100. Like 100% increase in a matter of weeks, in less than a month. I think she said what, 2 weeks?
I thought she said a week.
A week?
I thought she said a week.
Man, but 100% increase in less than a month, man. If this ain't a plague from the Lord, I don't know what is, man.
Right.
I just want to clap it up for the Lord, man. That's all I want. I want to clap it up for the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Like, my thing is this. Y'all was so proud to be homosexual. Y'all was so proud to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, listen, you even got a parade called that. Matter of fact, let me get Obadiah.
Hey,
Obadiah.
Salakia,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask you, when was Gay Pride?
I know it's in February for sure.
Was it okay?
Yep, it was all February.
Same month as Black History Month, I thought it was.
Good night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn right. Clap it up for the king, man. The king is destroying the same people that wanted to fight against the Most High. He's destroying. I believe it's Obadiah 1 and 3, the pride of their heart. That's what I want.
Yep. Obadiah 1 and 3.
Obadiah 1 and 3. Yep, let's get it. Read it nice and loud for the people.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
This is the spirit of America. This is definitely the spirit of Esau, man. This is the spirit of the gay community.
Right.
The LGBT community, this is their spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's get it.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Damn right. Dwelleth in the clefts of the rock. Hey, I'm out for real quick. It said they took over Black History Month and Juneteenth. Straight up. That's exactly what they did. They took over Black History Month and Juneteenth. Said you niggas can't have nothing. Right. So lucky. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to scripture. I had to show that. That's funny. They sure did. Them gay people said them niggas got a whole month. Not anymore. Right. So lucky.
Whose habitation is high.
Take that from the top.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Keep going.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
We know who we talk about when it says this. This is Esau. Esau dwell in the cliffs of the rocks, man. Esau is a cave beast. Homosexuality sounds like a cave beast activity.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who would have think this? Man, listen, I ain't even going to go there. Let's keep going.
Whose habitation is high.
Keep going.
That saith in his heart.
What does he say in his heart?
Who shall bring me down to the ground?
Who shall bring me down to the ground? This is the LGBT community, man. When you look at them gay pride parades, man, you see nothing but a sea of devils.
Right.
You see a sea of white people. And the reason that black people stand out in a goddamn gay pride parade is because it's always weird when you see a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 black people in this stuff. Right. And then it's so freaking weird because the black person always has to be extra.
Yeah.
They always have to be extra. They always got to put on the gayest of clothes, being like just like it's so embarrassing. It's beyond embarrassing. Go ahead.
That's a lucky.
Make sure you try to stay as politically correct as you possibly can.
I was gonna bring that up because yesterday when we was doing camp and everything, while I was up there, reading,
the black dude in the dress.
Yeah, black dude in the yellow and black dress. I tried to point at Officer Cormac part
to get him on camera. Yeah,
I'm like, I don't want. I did a quick gesture. I'm like, you gotta get that on camera, man.
Hey, the bad part is Cooper Park turned and looked at him and just turned his face up. I'm like, man, you're supposed to get that cat on camera.
Right.
Get that cat on camera. Always doing the most, man.
Right, man.
Always doing the most. I don't know if it was Comic-Con, Evolve, or something.
It had to be Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You've seen all the outfits.
Yeah, like man, they was just down there in the most gayest of apparel. Like, you know how we rock warlike apparel? They rock homo apparel, man. Like it was the force was strong with them. You understand, right? It was up there serious.
So the dark side is strong with this one.
Right. It's a homo he must be.
Right.
Straight up. Like they was serious out there, boy.
Oh, that's funny. Homo he must be.
Straight up, man. It was crazy.
Right.
And my thing is this, man. That's the pride of their heart. That's the pride of their heart. They saying, listen, what you gonna do about it? I remember seeing pictures of the gay pride parade. Dude had like, it was some devil, man. He had like 1,000 dildos over him, man, like they were spikes or something.
That's horrible.
And then he was walking with a little kid.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I said, Jesus Christ, like that, if that ain't pride, I don't know what is, man. And they saying, they say in their heart, who would bring me down? That's okay. That's when the Lord said, I got you. No sweat. I'll show you. Who gonna bring you down? LGBT community? LGBT community have been getting everybody canceled, man.
Right.
They get everybody canceled. They shut everybody down. And they tried to do that with the Lord. They tried to cancel the Lord and shut the Lord down. The Lord, hey, listen, if the Lord ain't with gay people, the Lord is getting canceled. That's why America has tried to cancel the Most High. But as we can clearly see, the Most High ain't going, man. He brought monkeypox out with a vengeance, man. Let me play some more on this article, man. Like I said, it's getting to the good part, man. They said it was damn near 81% increase in the monkeypox virus, and even the news just brought it out. They said it's a disease that is coming strictly from gay sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming from the dookie fingers. That's where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They're killing
Public health
themselves.
officials are really trying to get this outbreak under control. Now, we asked LabCorp and Quest about this. Let's read what they had to say on this subject. So LabCorp says some of our phlebotomists have been scared appropriately of it, and so we're trying to come up with an evidence-based policy that is compliant with occupational safety rules and regulations to make sure that we protect our workforce. Quest says we want to ensure every patient has access to the testing they need while also fostering a safe environment for our employees and all of our patients. Now, the CDC tells us, look, this shouldn't be scary. There are safety precautions that are universally done. They should be done with monkeypox too.
Hey, that is hilarious, man.
Right.
Am I the only person that finds that funny?
Not at all. That is hilarious.
Right.
That is hilarious. Go ahead, Priest. My fault.
No, I was agreeing with you. Like, it's crazy how everybody's all for it until, you find out what actually happened. Now you have the fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, good night. I have homosexual friends. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And you find out you can get what they got by not even taking part in their activities. And then it's just like, nah, I don't know about this.
And my thing is this.
Attitude. Huh?
Not my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Priest.
No, I was going to say you should have had that attitude in the beginning. Salakia.
I'll tell you what offends me the most about these freaks. You got to catch yourself for saying something that you don't want to say. I'll tell you what offends me about these freaks. You understand? Like they had the nerves to be offended and mad. Like you're doing it to yourself. Not too long ago, they was comparing the gay movement to the black movement.
Right.
And it was a goddamn joke then, it's a goddamn joke now. And here's the funny part behind it. And I do mean funny when I say this part. Now they have to suffer.
Right.
Now they have to suffer. You comparing your gay movement to the black movement, let me tell you something. Black people suffer every goddamn day in America.
Right.
And we're not suffering because we choose to do something that that's not conducive to us being oh man.
Shotgun behind me, right. Oh man. That's horrible.
So lucky. I don't know who posted that. I don't know how that got on the show. So lucky. That was funny. Hey, but here's the crazy part. Like now that they're suffering, they're mad at the doctors.
Right.
They are mad at the doctors. They are about to, there's not too many people that's more violent than the gay community.
Right.
That's why the oppressor is so is such a homo because he's already violent. Then you mix that on top of homosexuality, then he becomes the most violent.
Right.
So they about to start beating up doctors here soon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they already mad at the doctors talking about where's the cure? Why don't you have a cure? They lined up to get a cure. There wasn't enough cures to go around. Go ahead.
It's like if I could, that is so crazy when you really think about it. Because like I brought out to you earlier, like before I ended up doing my class topic last week, I remember I had brought up to you, I'm like, not only is the homosexuality community, the only violent group now, you also got these sisters out here, not only sisters, but female devils and all that, the female community in an uproar about the abortion
babies. They getting violent about that.
Like they are literally about to go into a whole riot over this stuff. And the crazy part about it is like you said, nobody is more violent than these people right here, man. Nobody is more violent than the oppressor and homosexuals, man. And this is just so crazy out here in America, man.
And listen, with a high pain tolerance, you can tell by the lifestyle they live in. Hey, but here's the funny part. They wanted to compare the gay movement to the black movement. Man, like I've always said, like it was brought out, man, a long time ago. Everybody wants to be black until it's time to suffer like black people. You get what I'm saying? That goes to show you that the LGBT community, the gay movement, cannot be compared to the black community or the so-called black community, black movement, or whatever European name they try to put on it. The point is, you tried to compare being gay to being black, like you're being oppressed and you're suffering. Well, now it's time to suffer, and now you don't want no parts of it. Go ahead.
That's just like as if I could, man. The LGBTQ community is a joke.
Damn right. Damn right it is. Shouldn't it be some homo doctors trying to come up with the cure? I gotta help my people. Right. Shouldn't they be doing that? Like shouldn't they have their own community of doctors?
Right.
They in every neck of the woods. You know what I'm saying? In every neck of the woods. Damn right. Damn right. Listen, damn right. They don't want to live like black people. They don't want to live like black people. They just want the benefits of the black of the black plight. Right. Just like the lesbian just like the the feminist movement. I couldn't think of it, man, because it's all homosexual in nature. Yeah. But you get the point I'm trying to make. Now that it's time to suffer, they don't want to suffer. Right. Now they don't know what to do, man. I just thought that article was funny, man. Like the doctors don't want nothing to do with them. The doctor said, "Hey, get them homos away from me." And then the first thing they start talking about is, listen, we're going down a slippery slope here. They can't do this and that. Blase school. Listen, that's what you've been doing to black people for as long as I can remember. Right. Remember, you were just comparing your gay plight to black people. You was just comparing it, just like you didn't want Negroes around you. Get these niggers out of here. Right. Now that they saying, get these homos out of here. Now listen, remember the gay movement was like the black movement. Right. You was under the same scrutiny. Enjoy. How about that? Right. Monkeypox. You understand? I'm glad the Lord has brought the monkeypox out here. All these closet homosexuals is about to be exposed. Watch how many in the music industry start coming down with it. Puff Daddy gonna probably be the next person with it. You understand? We done all heard the rumors and seen the videos. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch how many of these rappers start to catch it. If you don't see these rappers for a minute, it's probably because they got the monkeypox and they're trying to stay out the way. Right. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to see the lesions all on the side of their face. They have this thing looking like Two-Face off of Batman. You know what I'm saying? Right. Lucky, man. I know I done got long-winded, man. That's it on that. I'm glad you ready to rock it out?
It's like y'all do your own thing, other one.
I said I'm done. So if you got your article to bring out, then go ahead. If not, I'm gonna pass it over to Shinya.
No, go ahead.
All right, Most High Christ.
Most High Christ. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this article short, but I still don't want to bring this up because it kind of ties into what you were saying about yours, man. Health officials, not wanting to even touch these homosexuals with these monkeypox, man. It's just hilarious.
That is funny to me.
It is.
So get this goddamn nigger out this doctor's office. Yeah. Hey, these homos is the new Negroes. Right. Get these niggers out of here.
Like you said, they want every single benefit of a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian here in America, but they don't want to suffer like us, man. Well, now it's time for them to suffer, man.
Right. Damn right. homos is being treated like the new Negroes now, boy. This is hilarious.
Right.
And say, we don't help your kind here, boy.
Right.
So lucky. It's funny to me. I'm enjoying to see the suffering of Babylon.
Right.
It brings my heart joy to see Babylon suffer.
Right.
Them new niggas over there. Straight up.
Right.
Yeah, yep. Off the Boondocks. Damn right. Don't trust them new niggas over there.
Right.
Damn right, boy. Hey, man, I used to watch that shit like it was biblical. You hear me? Boondocks seen it before it happened too, man.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The gay is the new black. They really tried to push that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The oppressor really tried to push that. And now it's time to suffer like you black. They don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
They are crying now. Like it didn't take them no time to get an article about this. Doctors don't want to help gay people.
Right.
We have to do something about this. We're slowing down a slippery slope.
Right.
Go ahead, Shinya. Salaki.
No, you get. I was just looking at the rest of this article because I don't want to read through the entire thing, but I still do want to pick out like some of these crucial parts in this article, man. So the title of it is "Health Officials Walk a Fine Line as Monkeypox Swell Within the LGBTQ Community." So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you the basis of this. So basically, the whole premise of this article right here is that the LGBTQ community is the main source of where these monkeypox is spreading from. And they trying to find a cure and a remedy to help these homosexuals out. And this is the thing though, the health officials is telling them, well, they know the answer to it, but they can't tell them because, like he said earlier about cancel culture, watch these doctors lose their jobs.
They can't cancel the doctors.
They gonna make it. They will make it happen. They've done it before, Dad. They can make it happen if need be. You understand? How dare you take away their rights?
Right.
You understand? So so there's a likely chance that cancel culture will hit these doctors right here, because the health officials is trying to tell them that the reasoning for us instead of us trying to find a cure for this, you stop being homosexuals. You stop sleeping around with these different men inside your community. You understand? It's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this article real quick.
It's like, if I could, real quick.
Come.
That's heavy you brought that up, Shania, because the CDC, Jerome Hyman brought this out on Thursday on Crossline Radio. The CDC already came out and said why it is that it's spreading.
Right.
Like they already said that it's predominantly spreading through like same-sex couples, you understand, through homosexuality and all that. And of course you can catch it from touching the lesions on someone's skin, but predominantly it's spreading through same-sex nastiness. You understand? So brothers in the truth, you don't have to worry about thinking that maybe a homosexual's touched this, so I'm gonna get sick. Nah, it's spreading through sexual activity. And not only is it homosexuals going to be getting it, but like brothers have also said, these whores out here are going to be getting it as well, because whores don't discriminate about who it is they have sex with.
Right.
You understand? They'll have sex with that best friend they tell you not to worry about. You understand? That they consider one of their girlfriends, that they go out and get their nails done with and get weave put in with. You understand? They'll have sex with him, they'll catch monkeypox, and then you'll get it and you'll spread it to another whore, so on and so forth. When really the solution to it is just come in the ISUBK.
That's right.
You understand? We'll show you how to who to lay with, who not to lay with, if you should even lay with anybody, because most brothers and sisters out here aren't even ready for a relationship.
Right. No, that's heavy. Really true. That's heavy work, heavy knowledge, priest.
Right.
Where you learn that knowledge from, if I might ask?
The ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana.
Damn right.
I'm on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. This is 1969, home of the truth.
Damn right. And just listening to them mighty men right there will save millions of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian lives, man.
Right.
Point blank, period. It's going to save them as opposed to trying to follow the oppressor and what they talking about.
Right.
Go ahead and finish bringing it out, Shinya Salaki.
No, you two up. Like I said, y'all was bringing it out heavy with that one, man. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this article, man. Like I says, it says state and city government are walking a fine line as they move to confront the monkeypox outbreak, trying to spread awareness of the disease. And like I said,
stop right there, real quick. My fault. I didn't mean to just eat off of what you was breaking down.
No, you
but
good.
Did you hear the wording there? Walking a fine line.
Right.
That's just like them saying. So why is it when it comes to the LGBT community, you have to walk a fine line? You wouldn't say that if somebody was obese and they're eating themselves to death.
Right.
They'd be like, yeah, this fat guy right here, the doctor's telling him he's eating too much, but he has to walk a fine line and telling him to quit eating the fatty foods and to eat a salad and to choose a salad like that. Man, what the hell? Go ahead.
Listen, look, if I could just to dibby onto that just a little bit. You know how many times I've watched my 700-pound life or my 600-pound life, and the devil will literally go into the office and give it to him straight.
So
you're obese. You're going to die.
Right.
Stop eating the way that you are.
Right.
Like he breaks into him straight. And like how you said, they quote that this is a fine line. They have to tread lightly with the way that they word around the LGBTQ community.
And that's the funny part. Like, how are you going to word that? Maybe you should close your booty hole for a little bit. Like how do you
right?
How are you going to word that?
Right.
Maybe you should close your booty hole just a little bit. Maybe not have it so wide open for everybody.
Right.
Maybe you should stop having anonymous, strange orgy group sex.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
that's not the best thing for you to do.
Right.
Maybe you should put the rod down. Like, how do you word it? How do you walk the fine line is what I'm saying.
So maybe you should keep it in the closet for a while.
Yeah, maybe you should take it out the closet. How about that?
Right.
Right.
Like, stop being a goddamn filthy homo.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop being a freak.
Just stop being a freak.
Right. Like, that's all you can do.
Right.
Repent for the wickedness that you are doing against the Lord.
Right.
That's what you need to do. Repent for the wickedness that you are doing against the Lord. So, Lucky, go ahead, priest.
No, you two up. I'm gonna go and take it from the top again, real quick, man. Like, man, y'all brothers bringing it out heavy with this, man. Like you said, man, like they trying to find every which way to, make the LGBTQ community not, be held accountable for what they doing. Make them feel as, welcomed as ever. State and city government are walking a fine line as they move to confront the monkeypox outbreak, trying to spread awareness of the disease, which is thus far predominantly affected men who have had sex with men while avoiding stigmas. You understand? Like how you said, while avoiding stereotypes, while avoiding, targeting their lifestyle, their choices, them making these disgusting and nasty decisions. Like, I don't want Mataraz said the nastiness decisions that they making, man. You understand? It's like that right there. It's kind of self-explanatory, man. Like how you said, they trying to walk a fine line and trying to do every which way and make it seem like it's not their fault. Like they have nothing to worry about. You're not the reason that this is happening. It's
Right.
It's the Lord.
Right.
The Lord is not with you, and I don't understand why.
Right. No, it's that bird over there. Don't worry about it.
You're right.
The tight rope you're trying to walk is making sure the people don't see it is just a gay man's illness.
Hey, read that part again. That is funny.
So the tight rope you're trying to walk is making sure that the people don't see it as just a gay man's illness. Like I said, man, they doing everything in their power to please and trying to keep it docile when it comes to these homosexuals.
Right.
They trying to do everything in their power to make it seem like it's not their fault, to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Like I said before, with the obesity, man, they will break it to them straight. They will let them know right off the bat that this is what they doing is wrong. But when it comes to these homosexuals, they will baby them like a child.
And if I could read that part again.
The tightrope you're walking, the tightrope you're trying to walk is making sure that people don't see it as just a see it as just a gay man's illness.
Now listen, I get it. You don't want to ostracize the homosexual community.
Right.
You don't want these freaks to feel some kind of way.
Right.
But here's the truth. Here's the truth of the matter. Just like AIDS, right? Just like every other sexually transmitted disease, right? Anybody can catch it if you're sexually active.
Right.
But when you're participating in homosexual activity, it goes from, the low percentage to 81% in a matter of a week.
Right.
Like the numbers drastically increased. Like by 100%. The numbers increase. We just read the statistics. We just seen it in the article. Right. The numbers increased by almost 100%.
Right.
Why? Because the Lord is not with homosexuality. Just like the Lord is not with you being a whore. So if you're participating in whoredom, if you're participating in homosexuality, if you're doing anything other than what the Lord told you to do, of course it's going to increase in number. Of course it's going to go through the roof. Of course the numbers is going to be crazy. Right. Of course. Go ahead, priest. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you too up. Like the mighty man brought it out. Since he already had touched it, I want to go ahead and get a scripture off of this real quick. I want to go into the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13.
Right.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination.
No, you can love who you want to love. Is that what you said? That's what you just read, right?
Have committed an abomination. You understand? And like how the scripture says, man, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You out here sleeping with all these different men, like he said, having these orgy parties and all this, and being just living your best life, being a disgusting, nasty, wicked person you could be. And you wondering why you catching all these nasty diseases. You wondering why you getting monkeypox. You wondering why you getting AIDS. You wondering why you getting HIV, super gonorrhea. Like you wondering why you getting all these diseases.
Damn it.
And it's clear. The Lord said this is abomination, man. This is disgusting.
Yeah, if you stop being a nasty better not say it. But you get the point that I'm trying to make.
Just call him a bigot. They be
yeah, quit being a nasty bigot. You don't understand? Maybe the Lord have mercy on you. But you want to go out here and do the most heinous thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You going out here and sleeping with dogs, talk about I got fleas. That don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense. And then you're crying about it. So listen, you're going to have to cry to that homosexual God that allows homosexuality to transpire. I'm guessing they're going to be some type of Greek gods because we definitely know it's not the nigga god.
Right. It's a luck if I could, man. This is what the nigga god says unto this. They shall surely be put to death, for their blood shall be upon them. You understand?
Damn right.
Like you out here doing all this homosexuality acts, man. The Lord is going to put you to death, man. You thinking that all this stuff is, like I said, Tawab, you want to live your selfish life and being, a disgusting beast, man. The Lord is going to put you to death for this. And it ain't nobody's fault but your own.
Damn right.
So, lucky. That's all I have to say for that scripture,
Damn
man.
right, man. I just don't get it.
Right.
Like we just clearly read in the scriptures. And then here's how messed up the LGBT community is, the homosexual community. Like, like the everybody's telling you that this is happening and from butt sex.
Right.
Whatever the politically correct word is.
Right.
Like this is why it's happening, right? And then you got the nerves to be mad at the people that's telling you to stop doing it.
Right.
Like you're like, just listen, you don't want to stop it, no sweat. Don't worry about stopping it. But stop being mad and trying to fight against everybody that don't want to touch you.
Right.
Like, listen, I don't want to touch sharks and zebras and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to touch pigs. I don't want to touch none of that stuff. The pigs are mad at me. The lions are mad. The sharks aren't mad. In fact, they feel the same way. They're like, I don't want you to touch me. So listen, Don't be mad because you choose to live your lifestyle, and now your lifestyle is brought on a plague of the Lord, and nobody wants to touch you or be around you. Who listen? You claimed you didn't care. That was the whole purpose of your gay lifestyle. You didn't care what nobody had to say. You're gonna do what you want to do. Blah 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 blah.
All right.
We'll keep that same energy.
Right.
Good.
If I could real quick, like man, that's low key the equivalent of, I know back then it was a lot more common for brothers and sisters that was always smoking cigarettes and stuff,
right,
and screwing their own body up. I remember telling people that, like, why are you smoking cigarettes, yo? You know that's killing you. And we even gave a name for it. It's called the cancer stick.
Right.
That is gonna give you cancer and it's killing you. Why would you keep on doing it? And they give you the same goofy excuse. It makes me feel good. It's a stress reliever. You understand? And this is no different right here, man. This is like, I don't even know what to say. So lock it. If I could, I want to go get back into this real quick, man. So lock it. But this is another part of the article, man. It says, but not alerting people so that they can use up resources that they need to go to people who need it the most right now. You understand?
So if I could, my fault, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So it says, give it to people that need it the most. So there's one group of homos that need it more than another group of homos. are homosexuals? There's one group of homosexuals that need it more than another group of homosexuals. So is these the ones with like rolling around in the orgy balls?
Right.
Like, listen, they might as well get all the cure for the monkeypox, put it in like one of them chemical things, put it on a plane, fly over San Francisco, and drop it. Because I'm guessing the people that need it all the most is in San Francisco.
Right? San Francisco.
They're in San Francisco, I'm sure of it. I don't know the statistics on this personally, but I'm pretty sure they're in San Francisco. That's like the homosexual community. That's like headquarters. That's ground zero. You understand?
Right.
So that's what the article should have said. We need to ship all this stuff to San Francisco. This is ground zero for it. It's spreading like wildfire out here.
Right.
And that's a heavy point too, Salaki, if I might add. Like, that's how you know that's nothing but Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Learn from, the oppressor, who's the devil. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy because it's a precept that talks about how long will you judge unjustly. Like, they even do that in the gay community because that's just their way. If you're so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you have no business getting the monkeypox.
Right.
Understand that. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a fun boy, you know what I'm saying, doing all that extra stuff, man, like, just understand this. You're going to suffer.
You want to be a fun boy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Man, put down that Jello pudding, man. Get some hair pie, man. You know what I mean? Leave them rods alone, brother. It's not worth it.
Leave them rods alone.
Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Good night. Man, how long will you be simple?
Right.
You just read. They're trying to raise awareness. Well, don't worry about it. The Lord did it. Now, like
Right.
when you got a Chips Ahoy face, listen, if I see a rapper with a mask on, I'm just going to assume you got the pox, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Salaki, keep bringing it out heavy, warrior. Good night.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. I'm gonna get this.
Hey,
I
just wanted to say real quick. Don't forget that they first started talking about the outbreak because of an orgy they was having in Spain.
Right.
Oh, right. Like that's just our oppressor's culture is to be the biggest, homosexual that is possible out there. And our like so-called Blacks want to get upset talking about, how it's never mentioned that, monkeypox was going on in Africa because, our oppressor don't, because we want to try to equate Africans as being the same as us.
Right.
Understand? But how do you think those Africans got monkeypox?
They was doing, man. It's a picture going around, man. So I don't know who posted that picture of that African knee deep in somebody's butthole.
That's gross.
But like y'all know, I ain't seen that picture on Facebook.
Not at all.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay circulating. My fault, Bungab. What you said made me think of that. Like and somebody did a caption said, "So you want to be African?"
Right.
Good.
Like just going off of how it is that these other nations conduct themselves, and like their culture, you understand, the things it is they do for it. Like our people know that they're not a part of us.
Right.
Like what it is that, you know, when the East Indians go bathing in pools of cow dung, you understand, like our people know that those are not us. When
Right.
Africans go and do whatever disgusting, filthy things it is that they do, our people, we know that that's not our people. It's the same with our oppressor. But like just like the brothers were saying, like we got to stop following after these different heathens and trying to follow their ways. Otherwise, it's going to continue to lead to our destruction. Just like Officer Isaiah said, there's no reason, or Officer Quatazar, one of the others, Salakia, there's no reason that a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian should have monkeypox.
Right.
Right.
And that's heavy, because if you keep trying to be a part of America, if you keep trying to be a part of what the oppressor has going on, then you're going to suffer like the oppressor. Right. It's apparent that, you know, he wants to pretend to be, you know, to be one of us, but the second it's time to suffer, they don't want to. Hey, Shalom, y'all about to Brakatah, Cap.
Yeah, how about you, Mr. Brakatah?
Oh, y'all
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, Mr. Brakatah.
You came to drop it heavy on the moment of truth, give these people a moment of truth.
I just came in here because y'all was talking a little bit too much shit, so I just wanted to come in here and see what I could do to talk.
Hey, listen, it wasn't us that started it. It was the LGBT community. They was the ones talking crazy. Right, we just finishing it, sir. They was the ones trying to figure out why come ain't nobody sad for them that they got monkeypox. Right.
Look, I just want to say, it wouldn't take but one bump to form. I don't even like to get pimples, let alone something creeping around my mouth. I get one pimple, I'm going insane. I can't imagine walking around with monkeypox on my lips.
Right.
Right. Herpes are forever, man. Right.
And Salakia, that's not just on like that's not just on the skin, like that's, you know, that should be like in their mouth and in their throat. A homosexual posted a video of, like, you know, his progress of developing monkeypox and talking about the pain and whatnot. But dude opened up his mouth and there was like a hole in his throat that monkeypox basically, you know, ate a hole through the middle of his throat.
That's rough right there, brother. That's super rough. I don't understand why you know, to me, I don't need that vaccine. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna, you know, engage in homosexuality. That's the vaccine right there.
Right. Damn right. And my thing is this: if it's all over his face, you could just imagine what the rest of his body looks like. Can you imagine? Like, listen, man, I don't know how to say this, but like my private areas are precious to me. You get what I'm saying? Right. I couldn't imagine looking down at there and be like, oh, what is it? Like, can you imagine that? Right. Can you imagine? Like, man, it's getting so bad that these homosexuals' rods gonna start dropping off in the toilet. They just gonna go to the toilet one day to take a pee, and they're gonna boop. It's gonna be it for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's leading to, man. Right. Like, how many plagues is the Lord gonna have to send on this place for you to realize that the Lord is not playing? The Lord is, he is serious about the law, statutes, commandments that he has put on this earth, man. Right. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you better stay the hell away. Listen, man, all these people that have homosexual friends, I bet you ain't shaking up and hugging them now. Right. I bet you ain't.
Man, that's a heavy point too, because there's a lot of homosexuals out here that, you know, they hate black women. Homosexuals hate you. Understand that. Right. You know, all that friend stuff, and you letting them do the choreograph for your little kids. You know, kids get monkeypox too. Just you would have a homosexual friend. Like, don't get it twisted. You know, if you will get potholes on your body. Like, come on, that's one thing people hate is a pothole. You go down the wrong road, you avoid a destination somewhere just because of the potholes. One guy was bringing out heavy. You get them in your throat, man. Come on, can't do it.
Hey, and the crazy part is, if it's the same video I seen, it didn't take nothing but a matter of days for that stuff to spread. Like
That's horrible.
it was spreading
God.
like in a matter of days. Like
God.
it's worse than the T virus off of Resident Evil.
The part is, I was just been saying, nigga, that's the beginning of the zombie apocalypse at this point.
Right.
That's exactly what that is. Instead of you getting bit, you know, being a homosexual, it spreads from there.
Right.
And Salagi, not only does it, you know, develop them disgusting bumps on the surface and eat holes through your, you understand, throat and gums, but you understand, Joe Hyman brought it out on Thursday. Like somebody said it's like sitting on shards of glass. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it is that they sit down because they have the monkeypox in that region. So like, why would you want to put yourself through such a pain? Like the diseases it is that the Lord has plagued the homosexual or LGBTQ community with, you understand, the monkeypox, the AIDS, the HIV, all these different things that just they just sound horrific to go through.
Right.
You understand? Like why would you want to die in such a way?
Man, I'll do you one better. Why would you want to live in such a way? Like, why would you want to live in such a way? If you die, the suffering's over. Right? Why would you want to live in such a way?
Right.
Like, and I seen a video of the oppressor that said that he was, every time I sit down, it's like shards of glass. I'm like, well, shouldn't that have been the same feeling but leading up to the monkeypox? Like, what the hell? Now you can't take the pain. Now you can't take the pain, huh? Now it hurts.
Well, you should have some shame, man. Just imagine your mom going to your funeral. They can't close your casket because your booty in the air. What kind of mess is that?
They're gonna cut the casket out.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all too. What's so disgusting about that community, right? Is when you're a heterosexual, right? They have all kind of education on safe sex, on you know, not only having safe sex, but when to have sex. Kids have classes, have education, right? Well, in the you know, there's repercussions for having sex that's not safe, right? They got AIDS commercials, they got all these different kind of commercials, right? But the homosexual community or the LGBTQ community, they want to push the lifestyle on the children, but they don't want to share the repercussions of it.
Right.
They want to make it seem like it's all fun and games and the rainbow is so cute and the rainbow is adorable and you can live and be free. Well, this is what I need that community to do. Start just like the heterosexual community, right? There's diseases that we're, you know, STDs, like start sharing the the bad side, the downside to being a homosexual. It's not all rainbows and lollipops and kisses. Because as the brother's been bringing out, you get that stuff on your lips, you're going to be in a world of hurt.
Right. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because you're absolutely right. They don't bring out any of the cons. In fact, they got all type of cootie commercials. Like, you know, it's always a black dude on these commercials too. It makes me sick to see this dude. We're going to give you Nick Tarvey. If you're in a homosexual lifestyle, you want to take 2 of these pills a month or prevent you from catching HIV. It won't work if you already have it, though. You might have to go get tested. Like, and then it's like 1,000 of these commercials too. It's 1,000 of them that just make it seem like even if you got cooties, you're still good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so goddamn disgusting, like you said. And everybody else has commercials that let you know the pros and cons of everything except the LGBT community. Right. Except the LGBT community. What you're saying is such every point, sir. So, Lucky Cap, you want to say something?
I think I'm gonna be having some trouble with this mic.
Yeah, we can't hear you, sir. Your mic is acting up.
Can you hear me now?
Come on.
Hey, so like I was just saying, you know, they have TV shows, they have parades, they have, you know, you name it, they got it, right? And on the outside looking in, it looks like a lifestyle that's very fun, right? But now we're seeing that the Lord is showing that that's not a fun community to be a part of.
Right. So, Lucky, sir, if I could, it's fun to watch it happen to him from where I'm sitting. Right? Hey, listen, they laughed at our calamity. They compared their community to being black. Right. That's what they did. They said being a homosexual is a lot like being black. Right. We're discriminated against. We suffer. We this, we that. And then they got 1,000 goddamn laws passed to protect them. We ain't got one law passed. They got a whole damn nation that provides for them. We ain't got nothing. So, Lucky, go ahead, Cap. So, Lucky, sir.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this, then I'm going to get out of here and let y'all brothers keep rocking it out. But that was the point that I was going to make next about them saying that they're a marginalized community lifestyle. You know, I mean, we didn't choose to be black, although if I could choose, I would make no other choice. Yeah, right. But you're choosing a lifestyle, and then you're going to say you're marginalized. Well, that's like me being poor. You know, I don't choose to work. I'm like, man,
you fading in and out real bad, sir.
Country is can you hear me?
I can now.
So, like I was just saying, and I'm driving too.
That's probably why. You say you're driving.
I'm back.
So Lucky, sir, you still in and out real bad.
Okay, I'm about to hop off anyway, but let me say this if you can hear me.
Come on.
Can you hear me?
Come on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say before I get ready to leave, y'all brothers rock it out. You know, the whole thing about them being marginalized, it's you know, if I identified as somebody who didn't want to work and it was against what I believed, right? And then I said the country was marginalizing me because I didn't want to work, and that was my belief. Like, everybody would look at me like I'm a damn fool.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody would look at me like, you got to work. You want to eat, you got to work. Well, we're looking at the LGBTQ community the same way. It's like, you're choosing a lifestyle that's detrimental to your health, to your mental, to everything, right? And so now you want to say you're marginalized. Well, how about you just not be a homosexual? That's the easy fix right there. Right. You know, you can't say that you fight the same fight as black people. There's no way on earth that you can compare the two, because we were born black, we were born Hispanic and Native American. We didn't choose this. Again, like I said earlier, we wouldn't choose anything differently, but you can't choose to be something that, you know, this society is against and then say you're marginalized. That's all I wanted to say, man. I was just hopped in here, y'all show, man, and peeped it out, so y'all was rocking it out. Just wanted to say what's up, talk some shit for a minute. So
Water, appreciate you coming through, Cap. You're always welcome on here. You already know.
Shalom. Well, if that's the case, I'll be taking over next week. So I just do the whole show by myself.
Hey, well, I'll just be in the comment section. You won't be able to get rid of me that
easy. Yeah, how about you? Yes, rock a thumb.
Yeah,
how about you?
Most High Christ, man. Damn right, mighty man, Captain Apothazar, man. You know what I'm saying? Mighty man right there, man. And, you know, he had a big influence on all of us, man. Coming into this truth, man, being mighty in this truth, man. That's a mighty man.
Yeah, right.
But he says something that's heavy. Like, you know, they compare their movement, their choices to us being born Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Like he said, we wouldn't choose differently. But the funny part is they tried to cover the basics on that too. That's why you hear a lot of homosexuals, you know, gay men, gay women say, I was born this way. That's why they say that. Right. You know, to try to make the comparison official. Like that, I was born gay. Like, no, you weren't. Right. I was born a dragon. How about that?
I self-identify as a dragon now.
I was born a millionaire. Right. Why are y'all taking my money from me? Right. Like you know, that goes to show you the stupidity of this, you know, this whole movement. You know, and now that it's time to suffer, they don't want nothing to do with it. They mad at the doctors, they mad at the Lord, they mad at everybody except they goddamn filthy choices that they've made themselves. Right. That's why the scriptures say their death will be upon their hands. They're trying to blame everybody else for their dying but themselves.
Right.
Go ahead,
It's
Bob.
like-
Lucky.
So no, it's like I was just gonna say, like that's how you know our people really need counseling as a nation. You understand? Because so many of our people have been, molested at such a young age, which is what turns them, to the homosexual community. You understand? Like we really need to talk about the traumas it is that we went through as a nation in order to really overcome them, instead of, just giving in to the destruction it is that we have faced as a people.
Right.
Like if the Christian church was really doing their job in counseling our people and making sure that pedophiles were dealt with within our communities, whether it's our uncle, our aunt, our cousin, the next door neighbor, whoever it is, if they was actually doing their jobs, like homosexuality wouldn't be a problem it is that we have like we have today. But instead they've decided to give in to America, give in to our oppressor, fatten their pockets like the false prophets in the past, and decide to put themselves over the nation. You understand? But that's why the ISUPK is here, because we're here to make sure that our nation heals from the oppression it is that we have faced for over 400 years. You understand? That we heal from the trauma that so many of us have gone through, really the entire goddamn nation has gone through. And true, it's just a matter of time before our people realize who the real leaders of this nation are, and who's really fit to make our people bounce back from these 400 years.
Damn right.
Right.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashim, what's going on? I don't want. My brother's long as enjoy. That's a heavy point though, Salakia. I could do the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. If you're paying attention to this radio show right now and you want to see a miracle, you got a cigarette in your hand, put it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're a homosexual, just stop being gay.
Put the rod out.
Right. Put that rod down. Put that phallus down. You know what I'm saying?
And you're a whore, close your goddamn legs.
Right.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I mean? And if you're able to do that, you'll be able to see a miracle. But if you can't do that, you obviously don't want to see one. Shalom.
Damn right. Damn right, man. Well, listen, man, that's about it. All I had to bring out, man. Let's go ahead and get these closing statements up, man. Anything that your brothers want to drop?
It's lucky, sir, if I could.
All right.
It's lucky, if I could. Baba Kashab, man, the oppressor's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
all I got to say. You understand the reasoning for the LGBT community in the first place. You understand, as far as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians are concerned, them being in that group is because of the oppressor funneling all that down to your Christian pastor and him turning them onto, your alternative lifestyles.
Right.
That's all I had to say.
Oh yeah, I got you. I just want to say, if you can steal a Kia with a USB cord, man, you can find this truth. You find in there everything else you want to find out online, man. So I just give a shout out to Commander Junior Hanna, in the ISUPK.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
And the mighty preaching prophets that, you know what I'm saying, taking their time out, just to, speak truths, man. So the water.
All I got to say is if you're looking for a school in Indiana, call 317-453-0519 and pay your tithes.
Yeah, right.
Damn right. And the only thing I got to say is, man, listen, man, we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep rocking it out. We're going to keep dropping this truth. You know what I'm saying? Any Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian within the sound of my voice, you got stories you want to bring out, reach out to the mighty man that you see on the screen, Moment of Truth Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to our personal pages, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Officer of 1,000, Madarab Bangad, man, on Facebook. Reach out to him. Indianapolis camp, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the Mighty 500 Quatazar, man. You know what I'm saying? Columbus, Ohio. Make sure you reach out to him. Then we got Azaz Shinya out of Naptown camp as well. Officer 50, reach out to him. Myself as well. You know what I'm saying? We all here for Israel, man. We're gonna keep dropping it heavy, man. We're gonna keep doing the work of the Lord. We're gonna keep bringing these stories out, man. And like I said, this podcast is for y'all, Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's, take it easy on a Sunday. Hop on. Anybody that want to hop on, just reach out. We bring you on the show. This is for us, man. You know what I'm saying? To build in the spirit of brotherhood and, into the LGBT community, you know what I'm saying? To the homosexual community. This is what happens. When you show your monkey ass, you get monkey pop. That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? So, deal with it.
Right.
You want to compare it to the black movement and being black, deal with it. That's what we suffer in silence. That's what you want us to do. Shut your goddamn homosexual mouth and suffer.
Right.
We don't want to hear it.
Right.
We don't want to hear it. Like I said, being a homosexual is a choice. Being one of the Lord's chosen is not. We were born the Lord's chosen. You weren't born a homosexual, man.
Right.
So show your monkey ass. You know what I'm saying? You get monkeypox. That's how it goes, man.
Right.
With that being said, Israel, man, we're going to see y'all next week, man. This is another episode of the Moment of Truth podcast. Rocking it out heavy, man. You understand? With that being said, Israel, shalom. The monkey apocalypse. Hey, that's funny. It's a luck here. It's shalom of Christ, Israel.
Shalom of Christ.
Shalom of Christ.